What's up, Cancer? Welcome to your love reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus. We'll be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you for your love life in the month of June. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on for you. I hope that you're doing well. If you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description down below. And let's jump right in, see what messages Spirit has for you regarding love for my Cancerians. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus, in love for the month of June. What do my Cancerians need to know? Show me clearly. Messages for Cancer in love for the month of June 2022. What's going on for my Cancerians in love? Messages for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus, in love. The deck is quiet. Messages for Cancer in love. That is a stack, but I guess we'll take it. We'll take it. We have the Eight of Swords. Whoa! The Knight of Swords. Oh. King of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles coming out. So first of all, let's just talk about this for a second. Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Look at this. Something is coming your way and you don't see it coming. Or it's the fear of not knowing when love comes knocking. There's this anticipation, but there's also these fears, wondering, is it ever going to happen? Could it be tomorrow? Could it be a week from now? What about a year from now? There is the fear of being forever alone. Aw, Cancer, the fear of forever alone. Aw, see, we have the King of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. I think I'm like, the imagery I get, Cancer, is like, you know, a crab with the pinchers out, and that's kind of the vibe I feel from this King of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is highly independent. So you've been really investing in yourself, working on yourself, taking better care of yourself, and really just getting your stability and getting your shit together. And the King of Swords is someone who's very serious. So it's like you've been very serious when it comes to your love life and dating, whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship. It seems like in love for the month of June, at least currently, the energy that we're picking up on is that you're pretty serious, Cancer. And I believe that's been kind of like a theme for you guys for the last month or so. Is like the Cancerian pinchers, right? And I know I've said that even outside of the love readings, but like your pinchers have been out. You've been a lot more uptight, and even in your love life, it seems like you're way more serious. Even if you're in a relationship, you and your partner maybe are, it's kind of like just feels more tense. The energy feels more tense. Almost as if you may feel, this is for those that are in a partnership, you may feel like you and your partner are kind of drifted away, or almost like in a way not as connected emotionally, because we are lacking all water so far in these cards. Okay, we're gonna pull more, we're gonna get more dive deeper into your love life for the month of June, but that's just the energy I'm picking up on. For my singles, like I said, independent as fuck. Awesome, great on that, like that's amazing, great, right? You're building that stability, you're getting your confidence, you're really upping that self-care. But with the King of Swords coming out, you're not trying to get played. You see through people's bullshit, you see through any games, any manipulation. Like you can spot a player from a mile away, or someone who has bad intentions. You see through it, and so you simply cannot be played. And I also want to say that you may come across intimidating, like people are intimidated by you. Maybe you got a resting bitch face. I know I do. If I'm not smiling, people are like, why are you mad? It's like, I'm not, like, I'm really not. But anyways, I'm a Cancer too. But yeah, it just feels very like, feels very serious. And so it looks like with this Knight of Swords, there could be something coming in that you're not prepared for, or like you're fearful of, or again, like it's what we were just saying at the beginning of the reading, like, am I going to be single forever? Again, that's for my singles out there. For some, there's changes that you don't see coming in your relationship. If you're in a relationship, not necessarily anything negative or bad, but just changes, whatever that means. Let's pull some more cards. All right, for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus in love for the month of June 2022. Messages for Cancer. We have the King of Cups out here. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus for the month of June. 5 of Wands reverse. 4 of Cups, Justice reverse. It seems like you're not really fighting for... So this is going for... Well, again, we got like 2 different groups, so we'll touch on both groups. It's like... Some of you feel like you're undesired. You feel like you're undesired. You feel like you're not being fought for. King of Cups to the 5 of Wands reverse. You feel like someone's not fighting for you. So if you're in a relationship, you may feel like this person isn't really fighting for your love or putting the same effort in as they used to. Maybe you feel like the connection's kind of like, again, there's a bit of like separation or growing apart, or you may feel like this person isn't fighting for you. For my singles, you feel as if you're not desired by others. You feel like no one wants you. We even have the 4 of Cups out here. So whatever side you're in, whatever situation you're in, singles or in a relationship, there's this energy I'm picking up on whoever I'm speaking to, the group I'm speaking to. You feel like you're undesired, right? You're kind of focusing on what you don't have. You're kind of focusing on just feeling like unworthy, or feeling like, am I even good enough? Am I even good enough? Things right now feel very unfair. Justice reverse. You feel like, for some, you feel like the energy is unrequited. If you are in a relationship, if you are dating, going out, mingling with new people, connecting with new people, you feel as if, you always end up liking the person more than they like you. Or, like it just doesn't feel good. It just feels like, damn, well, this kind of sucks. Libra energy, that's the only major zodiac sign out here. But that's the energy I'm feeling from this. Straight up, like straight to the point. There's no confusion. I don't need to clarify any of this. Like, that's just simply what I'm getting here. And that's the thing. It's like we have the King of Cups out here. You have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of love to offer. You have a huge heart, and you are extremely healing to be around. And a Cancer's love, it runs very, very deep. But only a few select people get to receive that kind of love. And so again, with the King of Cups, with the King of Swords, you're very selective who you give your energy to. And it's almost like when you feel like you're not being appreciated, or you feel like you're not desired or not being fought for, someone's like, it just has you questioning your worth, or like, that kind of stuff. So for my singles, it's like you've been single for a minute maybe, and you're like, wow, like, I guess no one wants me. I'm gonna be forever alone. Right? But here's the thing. It's like, I want to say, Cancer, again, whatever group you fit in, you may feel like you're undesired, but you totally are. You're just not seeing it. So for my singles, you may have options, but you're just not satisfied with them. But if you see in the distance, there's this individual in the water, they're like, aw, I wish Cancer would give me a chance. Or like, maybe you've been rejecting person after person after person. For my singles, if you are in a relationship and you feel like your person isn't desiring you, maybe your love languages are a bit different, and maybe the way you express your love and the way you receive love is a bit different from your partner. Maybe the way you guys communicate your love is a bit different. Like, maybe for you, Cancer, it's like quality time and words of affirmation, whereas maybe your person is like, let me provide for you, let me buy gifts for you, or like, maybe there's a little bit of a mix-up of the way you guys display your love and affection for one another. That's another message I'm picking up from that, okay? So if that's the case, y'all gotta hash some shit out, all right? Y'all gotta get to the bottom of this. But again, it still doesn't change the fact that this is how you feel. This is how you feel. And your feelings are valid. So, bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. Aw, and the Nine of Cups. Yes. The Three of Pentacles, and the Sun, and the Chariot. Okay, Cancer. This is great. This is good. This is what I like to see. I'm just going to slide these cards up here. So, I just want to let you guys know, if you've been feeling that kind of way, just feeling kind of unsatisfied, point blank, with your love life, there is some positive change. This is good, okay? So although right now it feels kind of like, damn, well, this sucks, or just, it could be better, right? It will get better. It will get better. It's not about if or will. It is. It is. And it's happening this month. June, you can expect beautiful change, beautiful growth in your relationship, in your partnership. For my singles, in relationships that come in, okay? Like, look at this. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands to the Emperor. See how the Emperor is out here, Aries energy, by the way. Emperor, he's very, very serious, you know, especially goal and career orientated, really focused on his empire, really focused on building his legacy, which is what we were talking about in your last reading, Cancer. So kind of going with the same messages, the same group. This is like a continuation of June. Listen to your last reading. It was really good. So as you're so focused on getting your shit together, getting your independence, getting your confidence, you know, you're so focused and so serious. It's time for you to have more fun. In the month of June, it's time for you to be more playful. It's time for you to have more fun. Go out on silly dates. Whether, like, just have fun. Let loose. Okay, you need it. You need some fun with you and your partner. You and your boo need to go out together and reconnect. And, find that spark again. Re-spark, relight things. Relight that passion. And for my singles, give that person a chance. You never know where it may just... I mean, hey, trust your gut. Trust your gut. Like, if you're not interested, I think I was saying this in Taurus's read. If you have any Taurus placements, definitely give that a listen. But I was saying to them, it was just like, if you're not feeling it, and you know in your gut, like, you're just kind of wasting your time, like, don't force it. If you feel like it's unrequited, or you feel like you're forcing interest, or you're trying to convince yourself that you like them, don't force it, you know? Really pay attention to that. But hey, keep an open mind is just what I'm gonna say. Keep an open mind. So you let more of that fun, playful, lighthearted energy, and that creates change. Really fulfilling change. And what? Change in what? Change in what? I mean, what is this reading about? Love, right? Change in your relationships. 2 of Cups underneath the Wheel of Fortune. So beautiful change regarding your connection, regarding your love life, and it feels really good. It feels really good. And this is a wish. This is a desire that you had. 9 of Cups. It's all about wish fulfillments and hopes and dreams. And this is you guys really tapping into that energy. And it just feels good. It feels good. It feels like the energies also are mutual between you and the person you're connecting with. Y'all are on the same page. It's just great. Like, what more could you ask for? And then, to make it even better, to take this reading up a notch, we have the Sun. The happiest card in the deck, right? So it just feels like all of this, all these fears or these doubts or these beliefs or these worries or these mindsets of what if I'm not good enough? What if this person doesn't love me anymore? What if the, whatever, you get what I'm saying, what we were just discussing. It all gets cleared up in the month of June. It all gets cleared up, and it's actually way more positive, way more fun and passionate, and just more like that you can enjoy. So yeah, I see that there's beautiful developments. It's great. I mean, I don't have much to say, Cancer. There's not much else to talk about. I don't need to clarify any of this. We could end it here, but it's like so quick. It's like, should we pull a couple more and see if there's anything else? We'll use a different deck. Let's pull a couple more. Why not? Okay. Any other messages for Cancer, Sun, Night, and Venus in love for the month of June 2022? Any other messages for my Cancerians in love for the month of June 2022? Show me clearly. Maybe we should do a little bit of clarifying. Like, maybe let's take a look into the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Cancer, Sun, Night, and Venus regarding their love life in the month of June 2022. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune for Cancer, Sun, Night, and Venus regarding their love life for the month of June 2022. What are these changes for Cancer in the month of June? It's funny because we have Death at the bottom. We had Death at the bottom. Wheel of Fortune for Cancer, we have the 9 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune, double confirmation, the Hangman. Definitely your perspective and your mindset is coming up here. All right, 5 of Pentacles reversed with the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups reversed. So this is bringing up some past disappointments. That's where those fears stem from. Okay, so that makes sense. So we go back to that 8 of Swords. Now we have the 9 of Swords. Really in your head, really thinking up all these fears. What if this? What if that? You know, we already talked about it. I'm not going to rehash it all, but you get the point. All your deep-stemmed fears revolving around your relationships, fears of abandonment, fears of rejection, or someone cheating you or leaving you for someone else or lying to you or this or that, whatever your fears are, you are reflecting on them. You're looking at it from a different perspective. You're gaining insight on it. You're transforming your pains. You're transforming your past. You're overcoming the loss that you experienced way back. Right? Because this is bringing up some shit from the past. When you just were dealing with Mercury retrograde, which we're almost out of it. We have the post shadow to deal with, but that's like when the energy is really dying down. So sometimes the post shadow can affect people way more than like the actual transit. So I guess whatever, we can still use it as an excuse. But this is like, you know, the last few weeks and onward, the next couple weeks is a really important time to allow yourself to reflect on these experiences that have shaped you, these beliefs that you have, that you've been carrying, that you've been falling back into, and like unlearning those patterns, reprogramming your mindset and looking at things from a different perspective. Also, like just gaining higher knowledge, higher wisdom, and realizing like whatever didn't work out for you in your past, it wasn't meant for you, right? Whatever's truly meant for you, Cancer, won't pass you by, right? So if that relationship didn't work out and you wonder, well, if I could have done this or said this, or if I did this, maybe things would be different. Yeah, maybe they would, but guess what? They didn't. They are what they are. It is what it is. And clearly it wasn't meant to be, and it helped you come to this point where you are currently and where you're going to be in the future. So like you may feel like that was it, that was supposed to be, but it actually wasn't, you know? So needing to really just have trust in the bigger plan, have trust in the bigger picture. And it's all about your mindset, all right? Because again, what you think about, you do attract. What you focus on, you bring more of, right? So keep that in mind of like what you're focusing on. Like if you keep telling yourself, I'm not worthy, I'm going to be single forever, my partner doesn't love me, my partner isn't attracted to me, my partner wants to break up with me, you start thinking those things, you're going to sabotage, really, at the base of it. You get me? So it really is important that you check your mindset. And you got to ask yourself, is this really the case, or is it just my thoughts, my fears, and all of those beliefs, like, and those programmings? Is that just playing a role here? Because you could just be getting in your own way. Not even could. You are. Right? You are. But it seems like you can overcome that. And you are overcoming that because we have the 8 of Pentacles out here. Actively integrating the lessons that you've learned. And I think I was saying that in your last reading, how you may notice in the month of June that you may have like setbacks, or you may fall back into old mindsets, old beliefs, or those fears that you thought that you overcome, they're kind of creeping up, and you're like, oh shit, I thought I healed from this, I thought I moved on from this, why am I getting triggered? It's like, it's just part of the journey. It's just part of the process. And I was saying to you guys in your last reading, like, send good energy to your past self. And like, not even a joke, like, I'm being for real. So send some good energy to your past self, because it's like your past self is being triggered and you're picking up on that energy because it's still yourself, right? So that's also part of it, because technically your current self is guiding your past self, and your future self is guiding your current self. You get me? I went on about that whole spiel in the last reading. So it definitely like seems to kind of be tying into this reading. That's really cool. These readings seem to be kind of like intertwining. So I think we'll just leave it there. I mean, for the most part, you guys, it looks awesome. It looks really good. So, yeah. We're gonna leave it here then. We're gonna leave it here, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, if you resonate with this, if you resonate with this, let me know in the comments below. If you want to follow me over on my other social media, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Jadestone Tarot. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information for that's in the description box down below. And I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.